What is up, you amazing people of YouTube? I am Pickle, and we are back in some Kentucky Zero. And I'm hoping to finish Act 1. Because it seems like we've been going on and on for a little while now, and there's a hold on, I got a fucked up leg. So it's gonna take a while. How y'all doing? Anything going on? Anything new? Any even remotely exciting? What are you thinking of the game? We can take Limp Along Cassidy here. And hang on. Is there a way? No. Yeah. I was hoping. Oh, shut the hell up. Get up here. I was hoping that... Wait, where did everybody go? Where's my dog? Oh, he's right here. Wait, is she... Okay, she's walking with me. Then she just stops. Like, oh, I'll help you out with your gimp leg. But I was hoping that I could change some of the brightness settings, because it seems really dark in OBS. Screen door still opens by itself, so hooray for that. Of course she's not in here. Shannon, so this is where she was? Yeah, it makes sense. This was where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I never really had any collateral. I owe some people some apologies. Well, you're lucky that's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers. And for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it. All tuition. She said she was a mathematician or something. Yeah, she studied some esoteric stuff about... something about math to translate between Spanish and English. No. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook, got a clear sense of just how hopeless her situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone. Never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. She seemed really focused on that old TV. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there? Well, that's a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once. But I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. I want to go in the basement. Or the garage, or whatever the hell's down there. And they won't let me do it. And the house melts away. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. It's okay, I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one out of an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that oughta... should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Hey, that looks dangerous what you're doing there. A little bit to the left? Damn, okay. Here, I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers I clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There. Just gotta turn it north and south, and... build a turkey leg. And now the barn's gone. And there goes my truck. The bushes ate my truck. And the horses don't give a shit. Huh? Wait. As I was saying. So we're gonna say to hell with tradition on this one. Attention, Lula Chamberlain. Reply your application. Why is someone dead? Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a number of applicants this year, over 100 in total, and regrettably we can award only one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submission, as well as careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Storn Norden. Architect Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily written note. Sorry for the course, for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your observed Robert. Lula folds the letter up and puts it in her handbag. Lula opens up a folder on her desk labeled proposals. Lula opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Proposals? Lula sorts through documents, all printed on a fading letterhead reading Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Proposal number 1, site, hospital. Proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal 2, site, distillery. Proposed use, graveyard. Proposal 3, site, basketball court. Proposed use, kennel. Let's review the basketball court. Abandoned due to hazardous increase of stray dog population already full of dogs. Well, if it's a kennel and there's already dogs there, endorsed. Hospital, proposed use, auto dealership. Proposal 2, distillery. Let's review proposal 2. We'll just start from the bottom and go up. Distillery still active, but scaling down operation to less than half of site. Distillery built on top of graveyard. Originally, hybrid distillery graveyard could share resources. Chapel, once repurposed into bottling facility, could be repurposed into chapel. Opposed. Rick clears his throat. Busy? How are you, Rick? I shouldn't complain, so... Did you get my note? About the proposals? I've just finished them. Oh, great. Okay, I'll tell Diane. I think she was waiting on... I don't know. So, how did your application go? I was in the mailroom when I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Who asks how their goldfish is? Don't nobody ask me about my lizard, so who the fuck inquires about a fish? Alright, so. Now we're gonna stop. I was like, can't quite quit it yet, but we're gonna stop here. What do you guys think of the first act so far? I'm still really confused as far as what in the hell is going on, other than the TV shall guide us, and somehow a TV got rid of a barn so we could drive through a hole in some bushes and horses didn't give a shit. But did you guys notice, if you go back and look, right about here-ish is a sign that has 0 on it, so that's where our Kentucky 0 comes from. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate all the support. You guys are amazing. And let me know what kind of game you want to see next. You know, toss any ideas my way. And don't forget that there is Pickle's open Discord channel. I've got a link in the description if you guys want to come and banter with moi and other folks. And I will see you guys soon. Take care.